When I was about 13, my parents and I moved to an old house. It was at least 90 years old. It was large and in pretty good condition for a house that old. I was an only child. I got the second biggest room on the second floor, and that room was huge. Sometimes my parents left me at home by myself for a few hours. Whether they were going shopping or on a date, I always asked to stay at home. I didn't mind staying at home because I had liked to think of myself as responsible and trustworthy. It made me feel special. One night at around 6 p.m. or so, my parents had to go run some errands. They were the kind of people who spent long hours out shopping for the best deals, and they used a lot of coupons on whatever they could. And I didn't want to be involved in this at all, so I decided not to come. I stayed in my room and watched some TV. Then, at around 8 p.m., I got hungry and decided to get a snack. Now at this point the house is very dark, so I grab my cell phone and use it as best as I can to light up the hallway, since the hallway didn't have a light. Now this was before cell phones had built-in flashlights, so I just used all the light my screen could give until I made it to the kitchen. The kitchen light had been left on by my parents. I put my phone on the counter. As I was walking to the pantry, I saw a man hunched down in the corner by the back door. He was wearing black and red clothing, and he had long, greasy, unkempt hair. I didn't see his face because his head was facing the wall. He was holding a large knife. He didn't notice that I had spotted him. I wanted to scream, but I used my hand to cover my mouth and walked back upstairs, leaving my cell phone down there. I was not walking over to get it. We didn't have any phones upstairs, so I walked into my room, locked the door, and I hid in my closet. I started crying silently and started thinking the worst. He was going to find me and kill me. I just knew it. Then I heard someone coming up the stairs. I felt sick, and I had never been so afraid in all my life. Then I heard someone open the door to my parents' room, which was 2 rooms away from mine. I then hear police sirens outside, and I hear the door being knocked on. I breathe a sigh of relief. I hear the man running back down the stairs quickly, and he's trying to open our back door. Then I hear our front door being pushed down, and I heard footsteps of 2 people coming upstairs, and they start searching our home. The police come to my room and let me know it's safe. I opened the door. I later found out that our neighbors saw this man unlocking our back door with a key and saw that he had a knife and called the police. My parents arrived a few minutes later, and my mom started hugging me and crying. The man unfortunately escaped. I cried and I got no sleep that night. Because the man had a key, we changed the lock, but we eventually moved way out of state. I'm 23 now. I have moved past it, but there are several questions I still have. How did he get a key? Why did he want to come to our house? And what would he have done if the police showed up any later?